So I would say that hello world, meet Joe Guns.
Joe Guns. I gotta ask you, where did Joe Guns the name come from?
I just thought about
Is it literally just
I just
Joe
thought
Guns?
about a cool name like Josephine or something like that. Joe for short. I always thought that was fun. I like that. I think it's nice. And then, yo, check these guns out. That's it. She's gonna punch.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
And I'm glad that, hey, guess what? She's a hit. Turns out a lot of people are saying things like, I've never seen a design like this with this face and this type of race.
So the character creator is not powerful, but you have an uncommon race with the least chosen face option.
Love that. Awesome.
Most people tend to go for the very human-y, like very normal looking face options with an uncommon color palette that matches the default costume particularly well, like A+. Also, I've been told to suggest that you should have a Woolie art tag on your social media.
Yeah, so that
Hina and Ecto and the girls, they told me, yo, get a fucking art tag, and I'm like, okay. And then I did it, and then everybody just started re-tagging all of their shit together.
Okay,
because I've been sending you all the art that I can find. There's much of Joe Guns.
Okay. That's a really, so not like hashtag Joe Guns, but like hashtag WoolieVersus art or something like that.
Like mine, I got really lucky. Mine's is Pat Stairs art.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Which is very like that's Woolie Farts. That's right. Yeah, Woolie Farts. No, yeah, do that one. No, that's the one. Hashtag Woolie Fart.
All right. We'll figure one out there. We'll get one going. WoolieVersus art might be the deal.
That's you know what, man, that also perfectly works.
Something that only happens every once in a while, but like when you do hit a really fun character creation and you start to see it flowing in, is always fun, right? Nice. So the two peaks have been the KOTOR and Mass Effect characters, right? Mm-hmm. Pockets, Fanny Pack, and then Red and Blue Shepherd have been massive fan art hits. And then the second one were the Dokapon characters, were just big, art moments. Mm-hmm. So this is now a really, I gotta say, in terms of like giving me positive associations with the experience so far, as far as the seeds go, fan art is that's a tasty little berry inside of the seeds. I'm like, ooh, look at this fan art, yo, some sick like fucking cat girl or Hrothgal,
because cat girl is a different thing.
Indeed.
You got two types of cat people.
Okay,
sexy cat people and dangerously cheesy cat people.
Here's something that sounds fun. I don't know if this is real or not, but I'll credit Exodus the Soul Banish for the following comment. Ironically, there is a well-established lore character in the Hrothgar that was their reigning queen, Gunnhildr. So technically, we could be looking at a Jolene Gunnhildr as the Warrior of Light.
Absolutely, 100%.
So I can be Joe Gunnhildr as a full last name, and Joe Guns for short.
Yeah. Why not?
Canon.
Why not?
Joe Gunnhildr is her full name, and it's Guns for short. Done.
Yeah. And then that lines up with gun breaking. Actually, that's like the genesis of the gunbreaker class.
That's super cool.
Which is the Squall Gunblade thing.
That's fun. So 14 has been going, and we're gonna come back to that this Thursday.
That's Thursday, the only day of the week available.
That literally
because the fucking slam and everything else is taking it.
And so we set things up, and there's a lot of customization going on there. After you gave me that initial, like, here's a bunch of shit to know going in that I used.
How you want to do your interface like this, or the fucking the frame rate.
Yep.
Fucking fucks your stream up if it's over 60 frames.
Then Min came over and just sat down and like showed me. He's like, okay, here's the level of customization you can put up and stuff, and
it's a lot. It's crazy.
So I was able to further refine some things. So it's like, even if I put names on or off, I can set the resolution to make it so that the names themselves are smaller, when they do appear, for example. Having the little icons for my items being broken or not broken, like I don't need that in that place, moving it away, you know. And
it's just like the decade plus of feature creep in terms of like literally every detail. It is a lot.
The one that I found really cool was like the different chat boxes. So I have it set up now so that like I have a main box that is filtering out everybody except for people on my friends list.
Yep.
And then I have a second box above that that's just NPC dialogue.
Yep.
So that I can quickly read back if I need to, if something pops.
Yeah, if you miss something. Yep.
Ideal. That's how I'm like, that's perfect, you know? And then even just like the things like, it's like, oh yeah, like you can set up a cross-world link shell and these things.
Cross-world link shell is very useful for our highly specific purposes, which is you want to get Mothman and Man and Me and Creepy Porpoise and some of my people like Val in there for general, like, does anybody want to do this? I'm coming up on this. Does anyone want to? Because there's a huge like second ring of people.
And no matter what server they on, they can jump in to do an event.
Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest downside to the cross-world link shell is that it caps out at 64. So like it's objectively like not useful for a whole lot of things, but it is useful for this.
Okay. So yeah, stuff like that I'm gonna be figuring out as well. Even though being on a free trial account, I can't set it up, but I think he can, and you know,
I can set it up. He can set it up. Yeah, free trial account has everything the free trial can't do is because they don't want bots to harass people. Which, like, yeah, that makes sense.
But once you pay, your free is over. So that's the dance.
Once you pay, your friends can just give you things.
But what?
Hey, did you get the free trial so you could play FF14 because all your friends play FF14? Well, you know, if you paid for a subscription and bought the game, your friends could just give you 10 million gil and all the items that you would ever want and all the glamour items that you could ever want to make your character look a certain way.
Of course, but as soon as that happens, of course, then they're like, oh, Square knows that you have money. Okay, hold on a minute. You know, let's see what we can.
Yeah,
get
free
going
trial is done for you forever.
What's up, Deathy? I see he's in the chat over there.
Yeah, I see. Hey, Deathy, how you doing, man?
What's going on? Hey, guess what? Montreal.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Get out of town.
Isn't that sick? From Montreal.
That's crazy.
Super cool. So, you know, I mean, whether or not, you're going to see more of Deathy in a minute. whether or not he knows it or yet, you know.
I don't want to see any more Deathy. I had enough Deathy during the fucking slam, okay?
Deathy, I got this.
Seed for my ass.
Quotes, quote unquote, yo, every single time, no matter what the situation, I got this, don't worry. Headless. So yeah, FF14, I guess the other thing too is getting the look of, okay, I will admit, for the gameplay, for the controller HUD, like things are big and those spells at the bottom are like these fat massive things taking up the whole screen. Those could be,
and they have the names on it. So what I do for my cross hotbar is I make it like half the size of when it starts, and I turn off all the names because I know what all those icons mean, right?
Yes.
Because when you start the game, they're all on. They actually cover your fucking character in half of the game situations.
Yeah, so we got a better resolution going for that too as well. So yeah, overall I think Thursday we'll see how things go a little bit smoother. And hey, I feel like level 0 to 15 on a bonus server in one sitting ain't bad. That feels like it's
not
moving.
Bad. Now there's two things about that. One, you're not up to level 15 in the story. You're actually outpacing it dramatically.
Oh,
right. So because of the bonus server shit, like right, and they've made it super fast. So what ends up happening is you're gonna go into like a level 15 dungeon at like level 21, and you're gonna be like, why can't I use all my stuff? It's like because the dungeon caps at 17, right? It doesn't want you to go crazy on it. But that means that there will be no point that you have to be oh damn, when you're playing through the new expansion, sometimes there can be like an awkward level, like between 55 and 56. There's actually like a gap that the main story won't cover.
Okay.
So go fucking do something. But the way that it works nowadays, particularly since you're on Dynamis, yeah, you're going to fly up that level. The other thing is that road to 90 buff only lasts 90 days from the day you started.
Oh, the star?
Not in game time, in real time.
The server star buff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Will last on you for 90 days.
Oh, you have to do it in 3 months.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, they fucking set you up to no life this game, bro.
Yeah, okay, so
oh my god, it's so devious.
Brennan hit like I think 70 whatever in like a month. I think he got to Shadowbringers. I don't know if you're familiar with an artist that follow us, Simsy Fart. He got to the end of A Realm Reborn in between last week's stream and yesterday.
Fuck.
Right? Like,
okay.
Like,
okay. So, but by the math, by the numbers, progression wise, right? Could you say that if I go 1 to 15 with one sitting, then that means that I can go 15 to 22 in a second sitting?
Yes.
And then we divide by 2 every time?
More or less. Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
What's going to happen is that if you get to the end of A Realm Reborn and you do the 50 quest called A Realm Reborn, which it's one of the things I love about the game is that the final quest of any given game or patch is the name. So when you get to the quest A Realm Reborn, it's like, there, that's it. That's the finish line.
That's the one, yeah.
You're going to be like level 60.
Okay.
You're gonna fly past that shit.
And the thing is that ultimately I have to say, like, right now, especially not knowing anything about this, I'm like, I don't really care about the number. I just care what the number lets me do or not do.
Yeah, the number will allow you to do more things. Period.
All right. So yeah, that'll be Thursday. The tour of the FGC retirement home / get out of fighting games to get into FF14.
Yeah, so right now you're in the midst of what I would call introductory MMO tutorialization. The next show on Thursday, we will be getting you into what I would consider the plot. Like the actual
Thancred.
Like gut of it. Yeah, what about Thancred?
Some guy.
I like him. I don't like him. Fuck him. But he's all right. It's complicated.
Very few opinions.
It's weird because I've known this character for like 13 fucking years.
I actively don't have opinions on much of anything yet. You know.
Yeah.
I collected some bare asses and called it a day.
I was going through some of the comments and I saw somebody actually explain what the game is in a way that I have not been able to, which is that 14 is 2 games. One is 8-person co-op Rabbit and Steel.
Yes.
Which is your raid environment, your the fucking do the math, do the polka, run your rotation thing. And the other thing is like a fairly old-fashioned, like large environment traditional JRPG, which ranges everywhere from mediocre to some of the best stuff that Square Enix has ever put out.
Right. And
it's one and then the other stapled at the end, and then one and then the other stapled at the end.
And I know that you want this whole experience to happen so that I have better context for your podcast conversations.
No, I want this to happen because it's a fucking kick-ass stream and to make everybody happy.
Well, yeah, of course, right. That goes without saying.
The side benefit
doesn't hurt
is
that fucking 6,000 people showed up.
I don't know, man.
Doesn't hurt. But
no, it doesn't hurt.
but the part that I have gotten from outside of this show with people I know that play it is mainly, it's not, hey Woolie, come join this social experience available for free up to Shadowbringers,
I think that's a huge ask.
It's the this story, this lore, the plot of this game is actually fucking amazing if you can get to it.
Yeah. So there was stuff that happened in that very first stream. I don't know if you overheard me. I went, "Oh wow, I completely forgot about this."
The flashback. Something about the flashback.
Yeah. And the reason I forgot about it is that they pulled from that like 9 years later.
Okay.
And I was like, I did not even correctly interpret like that was even a callback. I was like, and so I'm looking, you go through it. I'm like, wow, they actually did call their shot to some degree on this. That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's always, I feel like you can tell when something is pulling from the past because it always intended for it to be this way versus we just improvise some bullshit.
Oh, I don't know. They say they planned it all out. Some of
you can feel the sloppy versions versus the elegant version.
Some of it, they nail it really hard, and I'm like, I don't know if you planned that. You nailed it though.
I mean, I talk about the basement. We talk about the basement often enough.
Yeah, the basement, yeah.
Right, as a really great one. But it wasn't. But if it was just the basement, it would be like, okay, that was awesome, but it could be a fluke, right? But Attack on Titan also has things like the town crier, the madmen, right? The town crier and the priests and the madmen are super telegraphing from way the fuck far out before anyone gets anywhere in that story, and it feels intentional.
You know what else is really nice? I'm looking at the newest, but 35 minutes ago, One Quiet Viking is making an aura and complaining about the character creator, the wonderful gentleman who made my Get Out of Fighting Games 2 intro. I had to walk him through a bunch of that intro because he didn't know anything about the game. And look at this, he's in the character creator. I've been getting that shit all week.
Okay.
Just going, fine. And then posting a photo of like their character in the starting area.
Yeah, people are finally giving. I broke the will and spirits of many.
It was you. Well, if Woolie, who doesn't know anything about MMOs, can get in and give it a go, why not? It's free.
Mothman came back from the ether to see what was going on. It was crazy. Yeah, and on top of that too, like some people were like, wait, basically some of the people I know that play socially were talking about how like the characters that are like you can get characters that look and have sick things going on with that game, but you got to get mods going, right? It seems,
which is against the rules,
and you can only see them on your side.
Shouldn't do it.
But if you're streaming and you have mods going,
then you're cooked as soon as someone reports you.
Right. Okay.
Because it's against the rules.
It's against the rules. Got it.
So that's why some people have had their entire statics banned over a screenshot with a pixel designator for their hitbox, because that's against the rules.
Sure. So
if you were really
versus
into
actual cheating is two different things, but
nope, it's against the rules. So if you really wanted to, which you shouldn't, you would use two separate launchers, one for streaming and the other for not streaming. But then you run into the risk of turning on the not for streaming one while streaming. So my advice to you would be, don't break the rules.
Watching my old roommate on World of Warcraft 3 running all the mods to get his like UI and hotbars and stuff.
There is an entire
poison. Absolute kryptonite to me. Absolute kryptonite. Did Dan talk about this?
Why is it rude to be bad at Warcraft? Yes, Dan did talk about it. Folding Ideas has a video called Why It's Rude to Suck at Warcraft. And it is a hour-and-a-half feature film describing the long-term nightmare that WoW modding got into, where it became a insane arms race between encounter is tough. Okay, well, what you're supposed to do is download the mod that shows you where to stand and what time to hit your buffs, so that the encounter becomes easy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now because everyone's using these add-ons, because add-ons are absolutely supported throughout, now we have to make encounters that are difficult even with the add-ons. So here comes add-ons that tell you where to stand. Here come add-ons that tell you what gear to get beforehand. All right, well now and so on and so forth. And so when you're like, hey, I want to play a raid, and you do it and you don't do it perfectly because you don't have a robot in your ear telling you what to do, people are like, what the fuck? You just cost us the fucking thing. It's a fucking mess. It's like legitimately a nightmare.
Yeah, that sounds horrible, man. In a multiplayer context, especially like this, because I see some people trying to give me shit right now, even like being like, I don't like that just sounds like shit I don't want to do, where you're saying, hey, get into this and immediately you gotta mod it to shit to make it functional. Like
do not mod Final Fantasy 14. It's not just against the rules, it is unnecessary.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of this for this type of experience, mind you, you know? Yeah. Like, there are things where it's like, okay, we're going to be playing Mass Effect, we're going to do some goofy LP shit, and we're going to get different shepherds going. Whatever, fine, run it, right? Ultimately, Asuna set it up and goes, here, drop this folder there and go. But
yeah, drop it in, yeah.
You know, but in this type of context with WoW, I just remember like, yeah, I was watching my roommate play, and I just remember being like, yeah, this is something that is not drawing me in, with the fact that there's a bunch of shit in the background as well that is being held together with duct tape and twine, you know.
There's also like a long history of FF14 mods crossing the line into like psycho behavior.
DPS counters.
So no, I mean psycho behavior. Like not like annoying toxic gamer shit. I mean like, okay, so you installed your Big Titty Fuda mod to make your character look a certain way,
yes,
but because it replaces certain character model, like it just swaps them out, you're now taking photos of other people's characters with the mods you put on them and sending them to them. Fucking don't do that.
Yeah, okay.
And there was also a mod that like tracked your fucking account ID, so even if you changed your name and changed your shit, they could still like e-stalk you, and like, no, fucking god damn it.
You can't stop them from fucking making bimbo Joe guns, you know, like it's just gonna.
You can't stop them, but don't do it. Be quiet. That's it. Like Yoshi put out like a statement that was like, Square Enix has mandated that these are against the rules, but also, hey, how about you guys shut the fuck up and do your dumb bullshit in private and stop posting it on message boards and streaming it. Simplest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But you know what's better than all of this, Woolie? You know what's the best? You know what my favorite part of all of this is checking out the fucking anime villains in your YouTube comments writing manifestos, dog. It is my favorite thing. I have had such a fucking blast reading these dudes. They are so bad, dude. Okay. It's crazy.
So here's where the deal is for me personally. I'm not taking anything seriously, as you can see by this whole bit, and I'm going through it, and I've many a time I've said like, I've made it not a secret that if I could turn people off with a button, I would press the button, right?
Yeah.
So just let it be known, however you're feeling about this, that like if I could go beep and make you go away, which apparently there are ways to do, but anyway, regardless.
Oh, you can use a button.
Anyway, whatever.
But it's delicious.
No. But here's the thing, Pat. I don't disagree with people in my chat and in the comments who are wishing that things were more chill. I don't disagree with the people that want the experience to be more calm and not as insane and not as ridiculous and over the top, and you know, a lot of that stuff. Like those people, I completely I get that.
I totally agree.
What I think 100%. Though, I think that the extremes of Sephiroth posting.
Yes, I did you come up with that, or did somebody?
No,
like,
but that was whatever with the music on the thing. Yeah, that sounds nuts.
Fucking wild.
That sounds nuts, right? With the right. But but allow me to say that equally as nuts are the people that are like calling me an asshole for not entitling them to some kind of like overwhelming greeting ritual in a game that I'm learning about.
No, that's silly.
Right? So
that's ridiculous.
Like there's some people came through, made new like accounts to just be mad that like they were waiting in the line popping champagne and I didn't run through it. And like, I'm such an asshole.
Dude, that was the
like,
funniest thing you could have possibly done.
Okay, bro, like you're in the wrong place. You've been logged in a little too long, and you're on the wrong channel. If you don't understand that, that's the energy you're going to get the whole time here. I don't know what to tell you.
This. And it goes beyond parasocialism. It's specific. I don't know if it's specific to 14, but it's definitely present there. It's called a dopamine vampire.
Ooh.
It is somebody who has wringed out all the dopamine they can get because they've just played it so much.
Yes.
And the only way they can get a hit
is watching me do the intro to Endwalker. Doing
it the same way that they,
right. Yeah.
It has to, because it has to be the same.
Yeah. Whatever that is, it's like you've got to watch him do that. Yeah, that it is.
Yeah,
and those extremes are batshit.
Necros is right. That's what happened because we were at the top of the 14 streaming during the time we streamed it. That is where all the vampires came in because we were the number one for quite a while during that afternoon. The vampires that go, I need to see somebody play goddamn FF14
I don't know
right now.
I don't know who they are. I don't know why they're on Cucullin, but I'm gonna go over there and sell my erotic roleplay services. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, when you're there's little moments too of just like when you're like, yeah, bro, if you look behind you, and I'm like, I'm booking it down Main Street, and the camera pans, and it's just like,
and there's just like the swarm. Now, I think somebody pointed out you could actually turn down the amount of characters displayed in like in the technical options, so that it'd be like that's for performance, but you could use it to just turn that the fuck down.
Yeah, it's weird because like I'm the kind of person who's like, I want to see things in the games I'm playing, so there's a part of me that does like, I don't like turning it off, but I know anyway. It's weird. There's a weird.
This is a highly
push and pull.
Yes,
scenario, and I'm realizing that. And so I'm torn between like wanting to know what part of this game and experience and even the madness, wanting to know about the madness, but also going, all right, I guess here's my preference for how this is going to flow. And I have to kind of like make a call on that right now. I can see, but I'm still going to just feel this out. I don't know.
Someone suggested play with a larger stream delay so that people have a harder time. I don't know if that would work. That being said, the swarm will dissipate over time. Of course. It'll never go away.
And at the end of the day, cutscenes and dungeons are instanced.
Just pushes them out.
And that's all that really matters, right?
Yep.
So there you go. So there's our little 14 update.
So yeah, Thursday we're going to be going back to that.